Hello friends, welcome to another video. It's been kind of nice the last couple of days. We've had a break from that horrible heat. My poor lavender really took a beating, dried up the flowers on it, so I'm hoping it'll bloom some more. I harvested quite a bit off of my lettuce the other day. We did have a really good rain yesterday, so that is always very beneficial to the plants. I'm going to go out and check my cucumbers. I was able to pick a cucumber yesterday. It was a little on the small side. I probably should have left it, but I'm so anxious for fresh cucumbers that I just went ahead and picked it, and it was delicious. And I'm making a salad for my lunch today, and I just wonder if there's another cucumber on here that I can pick, even though it's probably looks like we've got little tiny baby ones, lots of blossoms, but I do not see another cucumber that's ready to pick. Well, bummer, but aren't they looking good? I almost killed the poor thing over that heat wave because I let it get too dry. I guess I just don't realize how quick water evaporates when it's 97 degrees. And it was looking really bad, but I gave it really good drink of water a couple of days in a row, and then we had that nice rain yesterday, and it perked right back up. I'm so thankful, because I was like, oh no, I killed my cucumber plant. I didn't bring any scissors out, but I am going to harvest some of this thyme to go on my salad. I really like it on my salad. Usually bring a scissor out, and I could get some parsley, but I'm gonna wait on that. It's been almost a week. Tomorrow will be a week since she had her surgery, and Olivia has discovered that she has a bit of a cat allergy as well. So we're gonna move Half Pint out to the garage. We've had a break in the heat. We're gonna leave her in the cage a few more days out in the garage just so she acclimates to this, and then in the evenings at night we're going to put her back in the cage, just to keep her safe from predators and whatnot, because we've all fallen in love with her, but she can't be a house cat, which is so sad. So I'm going to go ahead and get her out of there, and when Travis is home, he has like a shutdown at his work, so he's going to help Olivia move all this stuff out to the garage, and then I have to put her in a cat carrier because the dogs will probably freak her out, and she's fully clawed. She'll scratch me to death. I just know that. So let me get her out of there. She's so sweet. Come here, honey. Come here. Hi, baby. Oh, you stepped in your water. Silly. Oh, silly old kitty. Oh, silly old kitty. Oh, what a sweet baby. Oh. Come here. Come here. She's getting fatter. She's gaining weight. Look at that tummy. Oh, look at the tummy. Her incision looks good. All right, you gotta go in there. Gotta go in there. I know that's not your favorite thing. Go on. Uh-oh. Come on, girlie. Gotta go in there just for a minute. Just for a few minutes. Oh boy. There you go. There you go. You'll be all right. Okay. There you go, baby. We'll get you some food and water in a minute, okay? There you go. I'll just leave that cat carrier out here with her. Just set it on this side of the... I might end up taking her back to the vet to get some more of her vaccinations. There you go.
She's so friendly.
I know.
She's so sweet.
couple more days and then we'll let her roam the yard. But I want to put her back in here at night. I need to go over to Dollar General, get some more cat litter, freshen up that litter that she's been using, and some more dry cat food. We give her wet cat food in the morning, wet cat food at night, and then we keep dry cat food in throughout the day so she can munch whenever she wants. She needed to gain weight. She was so tiny. You could feel her hip bones. Alright, we'll leave her alone, let her get used to being out here. Well, hello friends. This video is going to be another several days in my life vlog, kind of like last week's vlog was. It's just, I have a lot of stuff going on this week, but it's over a span of a few days. So I think just clumping it all together into one vlog will be a more interesting vlog to watch. I am ready to go. We are going to be taking Oliver to the vet just for the rest of his annual shots and to give him an update on how he's been doing with his back. I'm going to take those supplements along that I've been giving him just to show the vet. I have a feeling he's probably going to say that they have nothing to do with it, because that's typically what doctors say, but I'm not convinced. I think they've really helped him, and so I'm going to continue giving it to them even if the vet says he doesn't think that had anything to do with it. Anyway, one of you, my friend Carrie, suggested that I put that Winnie the Pooh pin on one of my hats, and so I did, and I think it looks adorable. And so I'm going to keep it on this hat, and it was a very good idea for a lot of reasons. One of the things is that the fastener, the pin part of it, was super thick, and I wore it on one of my shirts and it left holes in my shirt, which I'm not super happy about. I don't know if there's any way I can fix it or not, but yeah, the pin part of it was so thick that it left holes in my shirt. So having it on a hat, I'll just leave it on this hat all the time, and I won't have to worry about it damaging my clothing. I'll just leave it on this hat all the time, and so that I won't have to worry about it damaging my clothing in the future. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead. You've already seen a few clips of my day with getting Chicken Cat moved. Not Chicken, why do I keep calling her Chicken Cat? Half Pint, getting her moved into the garage. She was a bit freaked out at first, especially when we closed the garage. We had to close the garage door and then we opened the garage door, and she was a little freaked out about that. I think she'll get used to it. Hopefully she doesn't freak out too much when we pull the car out. But we're not going to leave her in that cage very long. That's another thing I wanted to talk to the vet about today, to see, you know, has she been kept calm long enough, and you know, all of that. He'll probably say, oh, you should have let her go about 4 days ago, but I don't know. They didn't tell me. They didn't really give me any like take-home instructions other than if her incision started to look infected to bring her back in. So wasn't really sure what to do about that. I just figured, you know, she had major surgery, and to have a few days of just taking it easy and not having to worry about being hot and staying cool and rolling around in the dirt with an incision would be a good move. So that's what we did. But the longer the cat's been in the house, the worse Olivia's allergies are getting. So we had to move her outside. And it's, like I said, tomorrow's going to be 90 again, but then it's going to cool back down, and it's going to be pretty pleasant for the rest of this week. And so it'll be good for her to be outside. Last week was just too hot. It was like 97 degrees with over 100-degree heat index and so humid, and I just, she would have been suffering out in the heat. So that's why we put her in the basement. So anyway, I'll pick you guys back up when we get back from the vet, and I'll let you know if there's anything to tell you. I'll let you know. day. Just a couple more days, or one more day. And we're gonna be let out of here. Yeah. Just one more day. I'm gonna put some in your bowl. I just want her to associate the garage with food and a comfortable place to sleep, because we plan on letting her run around free outside during the day, but at night and during bad weather, I want to leave her. I want this to be her, since she can't live in the house. I want this to be her house. So as soon as I get done giving her some attention, I gotta clean out her litter box and then put her back in the cage, and I'll open up the garage door. Today's supposed to be, that's a bow. Today's supposed to be another hot day, but we've got a fan, and I think she'll be with the door open. We'll open up both doors and the fan. I think she'll be comfortable in here. I'll check on her, and if it's too hot, if she's too hot, I'll let her out of the cage today. All right, kiddo, I gotta clean out your litter box. She spent the first night in here last night, and I think she did okay. Well, she looks like she did okay. Purchased a new item. I can't remember, I got this either from Thrive Market or Vitacost. Can't remember which. I think Thrive Market. But it's instant coffee, which I'm not a huge fan of instant coffee, but this is not too bad. But what got me is that it's low acid and organic. This is VitaCup Perfect Coffee, low acid or organic instant coffee, 100% Arabic, chemical free, and still has antioxidants, and it's a dark roast. So pure, clean, and smooth. And it's not too bad. Better than nothing. And so my gastritis is feeling better, but I don't want to flare it up again. But I'm tired of green tea, and so I've drank this a couple of times, and it sat real good in my stomach. What I do is I take one of these pouches is supposed to be for 1 cup of coffee. I divide it in half and make it 2 cups of coffee. I don't drink 2 cups of coffee in one day. This pouch will last for 2 days. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready. I just put half of this in, put in hot water, and then sweeten it with stevia and monk fruit, and then put some of my Ripple half and half, dairy-free half and half in it. Really cloudy out, very, very dark. It's a little bit, it doesn't really pick it up on camera, but it's looking a little bit ominous right there. I don't think we're supposed to get anything severe, but it is definitely calling for rain, which we need, so I'm not complaining about that. I just hope we don't get anything severe. If it starts raining in, like blowing and raining, I'll have to go shut the garage door because I don't want the kitty to get rained on. Birds are still singing. I don't know if you can hear them over that air conditioner. And the wind's picking up. glad I closed the garage door when that storm front came through. It got super windy. Like the minute I shut off the camera on one of those clips, it just blew in so fast. So I ran out and I closed the garage door, and I filmed a little bit of the wind, but by the time I started filming it, it had calmed down a bit. And now we've got this torrential rain. I just pray we don't lose our power and that none of these trees come down. I have an appointment this afternoon, actually this morning, to leave at 10:30, and I need to get a shower. And oh boy, I don't like this. Let me take you to the back door and see how it looks out of the backyard. Yep, torrential rain. See the top of the trees whipping. This is how Bo spends thunderstorms. He hates them so bad. I could tell that he knew this was coming. He knew this was coming an hour ago. Because when I first got up, he was sitting here very subdued. And he didn't want to go out. He finally went out, went potty, and then wanted right back in. And he just knew. He's our weather dog. He knew this was coming. Poor buddy. It's okay. It's okay. He hates storms so bad. Well, I'm home, and I came home to the power being out. Apparently another wave of that storm came through and while I was gone and knocked the power out. It's been out for about 2 hours already, and I had so much I needed to do today. We have a ladies event at church tonight. I was gonna make some things for that event. I can still turn the oven on because we have a gas stove, but we don't have air conditioning now. So, and it's already starting to get hot and stuffy in here. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I'm very frustrated and I'm very hungry, and so I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I had to stop at Walmart and pick up some things to make for tonight, which now I don't even think I'm going to be able to make anything. I'll probably just have to bring cold hot dogs and a bag of chips. I don't know. But anyway, let me get something to eat, and then I'll show you what I picked up from Walmart. Oh, and before I do that, I wanted to tell you, there's a tree down across our road. I had to come around, go around the block basically to get home. There was debris everywhere on the road, the same road that I filmed going with it raining so hard coming back. There was debris everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness, what happened? And then when I saw the tree down across our road, I thought, oh dear. But thankfully, I don't see any major damage or anything on our property. No trees down, a few small branches, but that's it. But I knew something had happened when I was coming home, and I was hoping our power was still on, but it's not. Apparently there's like 45,000 customers out of service right now, so this might be one of those 6 or 8 hour long power outages, which I really, really hate. All right, I had some lunch, and now I'm going to show you what I picked up at Walmart. Edna's still going because she's battery powered, and she somehow, I don't know if the Wi-Fi still works when the power's out. I don't know, but her timer was set to go off, and she started working. So anyway, I picked up some of these crispy chicken strips by Purdue. They're all natural, no antibiotics. I was going to have these, cook some of these and put them in a salad for my lunch, but I can't turn on the oven. We have a gas stove, but if I turn on the oven, it'll heat up the house, and we don't have air conditioning. So anyway, I got these. Let me get those put back in the freezer. And then I picked up this big pack of hot dogs because I was going to bring hot dogs for our ladies event tonight, and then leave hot dogs for the guys. I might still take a few of these hot dogs. One of the other ladies is bringing beef hot dogs, but I can't really eat a lot of beef, so I'll probably just bring a couple of these hot dogs and cook them in the microwave at the church, and then leave the rest for the guys. Scott can cook them on his charcoal grill if we don't have any other way of cooking them, or we can pan fry them on the stove because we can still use our gas stove. We don't have any water though, so we can't boil them. So we don't have any water, but we can pan fry them. I picked up these crusts because I was going to make little hand pies, apple hand pies for tonight. The theme for tonight's get-together is Americana and picnic. So I was going to bring hot dogs and apple pie because what is more American than hot dogs and apple pie? Baseball, I guess, but it's a ladies' event. We're not playing baseball. But I'm not going to be able to make these either, the little apple pies, unless the power comes on within the next hour because I will not have time to do it. Tomorrow at Bible study, one of the ladies is bringing a ham, and I'm going to make some broccoli salad, raw broccoli salad to go with that. I was going to get this made today ahead of time, but I can't wash the broccoli because we don't have any water. So this may have to happen late tonight because hopefully our power will come back on tonight before dark. I picked up three packages of hot dog buns because, like I said, I was going to take some to the church and leave some here for the guys, but I'll probably just take one package of buns to the church and leave the other two home. I picked up some of these crispy onions because I was going to have a salad for lunch. I ended up having leftover sloppy joes that I warmed up on top of the stove. That's what I had for lunch. I was going to have a salad with those, but that'll have to just be for the next time I have a salad. Got some bacon bits. That's to go in the broccoli salad. And then I got a little tiny ketchup, an organic ketchup, and a little tiny mustard. Those were going to go to the church for the picnic. It's not going to be an outdoor picnic. It's just going to be indoor picnic, Americana theme. And then I was walking past the clothing section, and I saw that they had some tank tops in some really pretty colors. And I like to wear tank tops with other shirts over them because I hate my arms, and so I don't ever wear sleeveless, especially out in public. I will here at home as long as I'm not filming, but yeah. So I picked up these tank tops. They looked really comfortable and roomy. So I got this like a green color one, and then I got this blue, like a heather blue. Let me take it over in the sunlight. It's like a heather blue color. It's a little, it's coming off really blue on the camera, but in person it's more of a gray blue color. It's really pretty. And then I don't wear shorts out in public either, but I do around the house, and I needed another pair of shorts, and so I picked up this pair of gray shorts. And that's my little Walmart haul. Now, while I was gone, I did get a package from my friend Carolyn in Australia. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I had Olivia peel the customs form off so I wouldn't be able to see what's in it. And I'm going to open this up here on camera. Olivia is being my camera lady. Let's see. Card. Aw, isn't that pretty? Thinking of you. It's just got a really nice note inside. I will read that off camera. Oh, what is this? Isn't this beautiful? Kitchen towel. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love it. He must smell something because he's... Ooh, oh, she sent me some more of these wax melts. I absolutely love these wax melts, Carolyn. I absolutely love them. They put off such a good scent in the house, and they last for days. Egg Hunt. That smells so good. Blend of fresh strawberry, juicy watermelon, sun-ripened mangoes, white peaches, and banana with a touch of vanilla. Wow! That's what you call a fruit salad. And then this one is fruit smoothie. Guava, passion fruit, a note of chipotle spice, musk, amber, and vanilla. We got a lot of commotion in here. Got both dogs hovering, and Edna's decided that she needs to vacuum in the dining room right at this very minute. Ooh, that one smells good too. Can you smell it, Liv? Ooh, that smells good. Oh, how pretty. She knows I love blue and green glass. Look at this box. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. I'll have to put this in my blue and green glass collection. She always sends me the neatest things. Oh, another. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, it's metal. I can set it out on the porch for my Noah's Ark theme. Because it's metal, it won't get ruined in the rain. I love it. I know it's a parrot. Does it say what kind? Rainbow lorikeet. Isn't that beautiful? So much fun stuff. I think this might be another metal bird. It is. It's a pair. She knew I would put these on. I'm telling you right now, Carolyn knew that I would put these on my deck in my Noah's Ark, because Noah's Ark, they had a pair. God sent the animals 2 by 2 to the ark. These are metal, and they will do just fine out on my deck this summer. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. That was so sweet of you. I'm gonna go get these guys put out on the deck, and I'll show you where I put them. And I'll put this with my blue and green glass as well. All right, I just read Carolyn's note, and I promise you I did not read it ahead of time before I opened the box. But just as I knew it. Me and Carolyn know each other so well. She said that she found the little rainbow lorikeets and thought it would go well on my rainbow patio. What did I say? She has actually 5 rainbow lorikeets, live ones, at home. So she said they're very noisy and very messy, but a lot of fun to watch. And then the box, the glass box was, I can't really pick it up and hold the card at the same time. It said it was made in the early 70s from glass taken from a house built in the 1920s. I really like the way the light catches the green. And isn't that funny, because now I have a Hoosier cabinet that was built in the 20s, and I have a glass box that was built in the 20s. She knows I like old stuff, and she knows I like green and blue glass, and so this is absolutely the most perfect friend gift I could get, friend mail. So thank you so much, Carolyn. You're just the best. Thank you. So I have my little rainbow lorikeets over here on this table next to the kookaburra that Carolyn had sent me a couple years ago. And so we'll keep the little Australian friends all together here. But don't they look nice on this table? My friend Cindy sent me an Amazon card for my birthday a couple years ago, and I bought that table with it. So doesn't it look nice? And oh my goodness, there's debris all over my deck from that storm, and it is really starting to get stuffy. I sure wish our power would come back on. But anyway, it's just so pretty. I love it. That's where I put the little box. I used some glue dots and some tape to tape the lid on so that it doesn't, so I could have it up like that. It kind of looks like a mountain to me, so that the light could shine through it. I may do something a little bit more permanent if I decide I like it that way. I might just like use some E6000 and glue the lid onto it, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. We'll see. I just don't want this falling off and breaking, so I've got it that way, and I think I'm going to push it back onto the shelf a little further so that if it does fall off, it'll land on the shelf and not fall off onto the floor. But I really like the way that adds, what it adds to my blue glass collection. I love it. It's very pretty. Well, hello friends. It is Wednesday morning, fairly early. I'm having the other half of that tube of instant coffee, and the taste is growing on me. I kind of enjoy it. Anyway, what a whirlwind of a couple of days it has been. I don't know what this vlog is going to turn out to be when I get it all edited and put together into some kind of sense. Nothing that I wanted to do yesterday happened, other than I went and got my massage, and that's a story in and of itself. You guys remember me talking about the man that had given me a massage a couple of times and how I was super unhappy about it? And they'd put down on my chart that I did not want Troy ever again. So I walk in, and who's standing right there? Troy. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. So I asked the receptionist lady, kind of in a subdued tone, who do you have down to give me a massage today? And they said, either Ashley or Anthony. Well, I didn't have a clue who Anthony is. I just knew it was a man. And so I said, I prefer Ashley. So they circled Ashley and on my paperwork, and all was well. So I went and got my adjustment, and then I came back out and was waiting for my massage. And one of the other guys said, Doc needs to talk to you for a minute. And I'm like, okay. And he said, nothing bad. And I'm like, okay. Or he said, nothing's wrong. And I'm like, okay. And so I went back in the room again, and this gentleman, he was one of the physical therapists. I don't know what his name is, but he's a super nice guy. He followed me into the room and he said, there's a problem. Ashley is having a low blood sugar. She has diabetes, the kind you get when you're a child, whatever. She has diabetes, and so she was having a low blood sugar attack, and she was not feeling well. And he's like, is it okay if Anthony gives you the massage? And I must have had a look on my face, because he's like, Anthony's great. We've never had any complaints about him. He'll be great. And I said, okay, well, we'll give it a try. So I go in the massage room. Anthony comes out to get me, and he's this big, tall, muscular guy. And I don't know how old. It's really hard to distinguish how old people are. But so he asked me where, we talk a little bit, and he says, well, here's your gown. You put on a hospital gown, because you take everything off from the waist up, and you lay down belly down on the bed, so you can't see nothing, but they need to get to your back, So he leaves, I change, I get on the massage table, and he comes back in and he cracks a joke, because I think he knows I'm a little. I think everyone knows in the office, except maybe Troy, I don't know, that I don't like men giving me massages. This was a special circumstance. So he cracks a couple of jokes and puts me right at ease, right from the start. And he was very professional, and he did an excellent job. He gave me a very, very good massage. He really worked the areas that have been bothering me. And so if it ever came down to it again, I would let Anthony give me a massage again, because he did excellent. He was ex-military. He served over in Iraq, and yeah, really nice guy, and an excellent massage. So anyway, you saw, I think I mentioned, well, I did, I showed you the storm coming in. And when I left, it was still raining, but it wasn't like blowing or anything like that. So when I'm driving home, the closer I get to home, the more debris is all over the road. There were times when I had to slam on my brakes and go through slowly this kind of branches and debris all over the road. Then I get to our road, and there's a tree down across it. There's no getting across it. So I had to back up, turn around, and go around the block to get home. And I think I told you all this stuff, so sorry if I'm redundant here. But anyway, the power was out. I remember telling you the power was out. I was really frustrated. Well, I wasn't able to make anything. I wasn't able to cook anything for the ladies' event we had last night. I messaged one of the other ladies, the one that's kind of organizes this stuff, and she's like, don't worry about it. All I had was a bag of chips. I was like, that's all I can do. She's like, just bring your bag of chips. It's fine. Well, I was still frustrated because I wanted to make something, But anyway, so the power was still out. When Scott got home, he hooked up the generator, but our generator's not big enough to power the whole house. So we have to plug certain things in, unplug certain things, and turn breakers off, Thankfully, I had taken my shower already that morning, but I didn't have any makeup or anything on. So thankfully the lights were on, so I could get my makeup on and grab my bag of chips and went to the ladies' event. And I told him, I said, if the power comes back on, you can message me. So he did. Thankfully, right about 6 o'clock last night, the power came back on. It was off for 7 hours.
That's a fairly long. It's not the longest we've ever been out of power, but that's a fairly long outage. We had a great time at the ladies' event. It was a paint party. I'll show you my painting. It's not done. I'm not happy with it. I'm not very good at painting. I'm going to keep working on it, and maybe I can get it to look better, and maybe Olivia can give me some pointers because she's a good artist. But anyway, this morning, 7 o'clock this morning, laying in bed sleeping, and all of a sudden the power goes out again. So I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I got up, called the power company, and reported it. And thankfully it was only out for a half an hour this time. So it's back on, as you can see, and hopefully I can get some stuff done today. Although we are supposed to have more thunderstorms, but hopefully our power stays on. I have no idea what happened and why our power went out, but it was a widespread outage, and that's why it took them so long to get the power back on. I don't want this chit chat to go too long, or this video be too long, but I had told you that I was going to update you on what the vet said about Oliver, or how the vet visit went, and I was never able to get back on here in a timely manner. Everything went fine. He's great. His blood test came back negative. He does not have heartworms, which I knew he didn't because he's on preventative and he's not outside all that often, only to go potty and whatnot. That was it. He's great. There's nothing going on. When I told him about how he kind of miraculously got better with his back, the vet just kind of chuckled. I forgot to take those supplements that I've been giving to show the vet, but Olivia's like, oh, don't worry about it, because you were going to still give it to him anyway, no matter what the vet said about it. So it's like, yeah, that's true. So anyway, I'm like, I guess that's why it took me so long to update you, because there was really not a whole lot to share other than he's perfectly happy, perfectly healthy, but he has gained another pound. So it's because he's not as active as he once was. He doesn't run around quite as much. So we're going to have to cut back on his treats, I think, because beagles can get obese very quickly, and we do not want that to happen. So anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee, and then I've got some broccoli salad I need to make, and I'll show you that painting that I'm not super happy with. And I don't know what else we'll get into in this vlog. And I don't know how long it's going to be, but when I get it all said and done, how long this vlog's going to be. I know I didn't video much on Monday or Tuesday. Oh, this morning, I went out and fed did it again, not chicken cat, Half Pint. Went out and fed Half Pint, and I let her out. And she's just kind of like back to what she was doing before. She was hanging out by the back door. She wanted to come in the house. I had to tell her no. And I left the garage door open, so when it starts raining, if she's smart, she'll go back in the garage. And I do plan on locking her up in the garage at night, or when we're away, because I don't want anything bad to happen to her. So anyway, we will pick you back up when I'm making broccoli salad, probably.
kitties. It's all right. So you see Half Pint is out, and I let her out this morning. I was gonna let her out yesterday, and then we had all that bad weather, and I'm like, oh, forget it. She's got a little bit of an abrasion on her face, like right by her eye. And I think that the storm really scared her, and she must have scratched it on the cage or something. But it's nothing serious. She'll get better. But we decided to start feeding the kitties up here at the garage instead of out by the chicken coop. And that way they can start associating this area for food. And I'm thinking more about Half Pint. I don't think Chicken Cat will come in the garage at night. I was actually wrong about that. Chicken Cat did spend that night in the garage. At the time of this editing and recording, she has only spent one night in the garage, but we are going to continue to try to get her to stay in the garage. I think she will be much happier in there in the long run, especially when winter gets here. She'll find out that it's a warm, dry place to be. She's welcome to if she wants to, but I just don't think she'd ever do it. But we want Half Pint to come in the garage at night. So start associating the garage with the good things. All right, I got that broccoli salad done, got a shower, because we have Bible study tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna strip the sheets off my bed and change all my bedding. So let's go ahead and get that done next. Go ahead and wrap up this vlog. I'm sure it's going to be quite long, but I did promise to show you my picture that I painted last night. Like I said, it is not done. It's not even close to being done, but here it is. I'm going to have Olivia help me with it. I let her look at it. She said she liked the way the barn looked, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it needs something, more shading or something. But anyway, once I get it all done and to my liking, I will show it to you again in a future video. All right, friends, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. There's Percy. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a great weekend, friends. Bye-bye.